The skin and body senses. The skin senses provide essential information about our physical status and our physical interaction with objects in the environment. The body senses keep us informed as to our position and orientation in space. Touch. The skin is the largest, covers about 20 square feet of surface area, and the heaviest, weighs about 6 pounds, sense organ. Located beneath the skin, the Penician corpuscle is an important receptor involved in the sense of touch. When stimulated by pressure, it converts the stimulation into a neural message that is relayed by the brain. Sensory receptors are distributed unevenly among different areas of the body. Sensitivity to touch and temperature sensations varies because some areas, such as the hands, face, and lips, are much more densely packed with sensory receptors than are other areas. Pain is the sensation of physical discomfort or suffering that can occur in varying degrees of intensity. Nociceptors are the body's pain receptors. They are actually small sensory fibers called free nerve endings in the skin, muscles, and internal organs. They transmit their messages to the spinal cord. The myelinated A delta fibers transmit the sharp, intense, but short-lived pain of the immediate injury. The smaller unmyelinated C fibers transmit the longer-lasting, throbbing, burning pain of injury. Most C fibers produce substance P, a pain enhancer that stimulates free nerve endings at the injury site and increases the pain messages within the spinal cord. Most messages cross to the other side of the spinal cord, then to the brain. Fast pain messages travel to the thalamus, then the somatosensory cortex. Slow pain messages go to the hypothalamus and thalamus, then to the limbic system structures such as the amygdala. According to the gate control theory, pain is controlled by a series of spinal gates that open and close. Depending on how the brain interprets the pain experience, it regulates pain by sending signals down the spinal cord that either open or close the gates. If because of psychological, social, or situational factors, the brain signals the gates to open, pain is experienced or intensified. If the brain signals the gates to close, pain is reduced. Psychological factors also influence the release of endorphins and endorphins, the body's natural painkillers. In the brain and spinal cord, they inhibit the transmission of pain signals, including the release of substance P. A person's mental or emotional state can intensify or reduce the perception of pain. Pain is also influenced by genetic factors, social and situational factors. Sometimes pain continues even after the injury is healed, as in phantom limb pain. During the process of sensitization, pain pathways become increasingly more responsive over time. Eventually, pain occurs in the absence of any sensory input. Such sensitization can result in chronic pain. Movement, position, and balance. The kinesthetic sense involves the location and position of body parts in relation to one another. Specialized sensory neurons called proprioceptors are located in the muscles and joints. These continually communicate information to the brain about changes in body position and muscle tension. The vestibular sense provides a sense of equilibrium by responding to changes in gravity, motion, and body position. Vestibular sensory information comes from the ear's semicircular canals and vestibular sacs. These fluid-filled structures are lined with hair-like receptor cells that shift in response to motion, changes in body position, or changes in gravity. Maintaining our equilibrium also involves information from other senses, particularly vision. When information from the eyes conflicts with information from the vestibular system, the result can be dizziness, disorientation, and nausea.